Good evening. My name is Thomas Ali, and this is my course reflection speech. At the beginning of this course, public speaking felt more intimidating than comfortable for me, to be honest. Although I am a teacher, it's different delivering official speeches and assignments to a group of your peers rather than instructing a class with middle school age students. Throughout this semester, nevertheless, I developed stronger communication, organization, and presentation skills through an informative speech, a persuasive speech, an interview, and a group project. Today I'll be covering some of the major assignments and activities completed during the course, the skills and lessons I gained from public speaking, and how I intend to use these skills in my college and future career. So first off, we had the informative speech in which I chose to deliver about Venezuela and Nicolas Maduro and his recent extraction and arrest from the military operation. And this speech required explaining a complex political topic clearly and concisely, giving background to the situation and the events that led up to the arrest. And in this speech, I learned the importance of balancing strong content with delivery. I realized that I relied too much on reading them directly from my notes, and I needed to improve my audience engagement, to say the least. Our next individual speech was the persuasive speech, where we had to base our argument from a Delaware law in which the people were being deprived from something. And in this case, I argued that the people of Delaware were being deprived from their right to recreation in this case because of the 1 a.m. restriction on bars and drinking. I argued that Delaware should extend this bar closing time, and I discussed the economic benefits and individual freedom of extending it to possibly 2 a.m. I also addressed the safety concerns and possible solutions, and I learned how to build arguments and support claims with evidence during this speech. In addition to the public speaking, the course also public speaking, the course also included a couple group presentations. We conducted an interview that was related to your major. My major is political science and law, and so I focused my interview as a lawyer, and that improved my professionalism and communication skills drastically. I practiced asking thoughtful questions and responded clearly. And last but not least, our group presentation, in which we chose to deliver it on the school safety policies here at the SU. My topic was balancing campus security with reducing unnecessary restrictions with a balanced approach. And my role was to present that solution and act as an investigator and a questioner. I focused on a balanced approach, and I learned basically both sides of that argument, which was helpful. And I learned that teamwork, collaboration, and group communication skills were all essential in my career plans as a lawyer and obviously as a student. Some of my major takeaways from this course were the organization and structure, I learned how to create strong introductions, clear body sections, effective transitions, and memorable conclusions. I improved my eye contact, pacing, vocal variety, and confident speaking in front of others. And I learned how to also manage my nervousness. Nervousness kind of affected some of my earlier speeches, to be honest. But I learned the importance of preparation and practice would also make you feel more comfortable speaking naturally instead of reading directly from the papers. I intend to use my skills that I learned throughout the rest of my college career, finishing up my degree in political science, and also as a lawyer and in law school, engaging in debates, presenting arguments in cases, and also leadership roles within the community as a possible politician. The more I gained confidence in expressing my ideas, the better I was able to communicate with different audiences. So, as I stated, we delivered a informative speech, in which I spoke about Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela. We delivered a persuasive speech about Delaware law, in which I proposed a 2 a.m. closing time to bars. We had an interview, and we delivered a group presentation as well. And all of these assignments helped me grow not only as a speaker, but also as a more confident communicator who can also present ideas clearly and effectively in academic and professional settings, and also through personal situations. Thank you very much.